Under the sea, ba-ba-dum-bum, under the sea, ba-da-ba-ba-dub-dub-dub. There ain't no accusations, just friendly frustrations under the sea. Hi guys, welcome back, Scatlink here. We are off for more of Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I apologise for my atrocious singing. Singing a Simpsons parody of Under the Sea by the Little Mermaid. Anyway, in the last episode, we did like we did the first part of this nightmarish water temple, and we also caught that fish for the fishing hole to get ourselves the golden scale. And in this episode, we're going to be covering those bloody elusive keys that make everybody rage in this game. And I was incorrect. There was one I was forgetting. There is not one, there's two. And funnily enough, the first thing that we're going to do in this episode is to get both those bloody keys, so that we do not need to backtrack or use any Fore's wind. And, well, the first one is right down that hole there. So this is the second point where you can play Zelda's Lullaby to raise the water to half of its max level. Now, I like to use the golden scale to swim up to this point, down to the hole, so that when I have to pause and get on the boots, I'm already over the hole, which just speeds up my descent. If that makes sense, I think it does. I may not have worded that correctly, but that's your preference. Now, once you get through here, through this winding corridor, you do not want to hit that switch right next to it, because if you realise, Navi is warning you that there are enemies above you. So, and there's another gate over here. Now, when you hit this switch, you want to stand away from it, because it's going to release 4 spikes and 2 of those clam bloody things. The bloody clam things. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Bloody fruit. Time of the day again. What do you do? So, your only offensive weapon is once again only the hook shot, so I hope you're good with it. It's kind of funny how it's the only thing that you can use underwater. Maybe it's because it helps taking enemies from distance, but I don't know. Oh, come on. Maybe it's because it's spring-loaded and therefore it's not affected by the density of the water. But anyway, once you take out all the enemies, I think I'm going to be hitting the switch here. Oh god. Stop doing that weird attack that I hate so much, because it goes on forever until something touches its spikes. Anyway, once you kill them all, the next gate will open, and that's where you want to go. And it's not the one I'm facing, because that's the one with the thing, and I do not think I need the arrows, but I got them anyway. Going up. And I'm facing the completely wrong way. There we go. And then you want to kick this chest open. That's one of the bloody keys that make everybody rage. Now time to get the second. But obviously, first of all, we're going to have to get out of here. So, dive, who needs the boots? The problem is, even though this is faster, it's not going to be good for your camera, because Link will be pushed like this. Because he's trying to surface, and he can't. B doesn't work because he's not swimming like normal, and therefore you're going to go very slow down this corridor, but it's faster than accessing the menu twice just to ascend out of the water. And while I was explaining that, I've already got it. Now he's going to go shooting up, which is definitely faster, because he's actually pushing upwards to swim. Now, before you leave this room, you want to take note of a gold Scatlink right... Where is it? I think I have to see it from the opposite side. I can hear it, because the camera's gone up enough. There it is. Gold Scatlink is right there, but we can't get up, because even though there's a target up there, our hookshot is definitely not going to be able to reach it. So, you're going to have to come back here later, and I got a weird blue mist going on right there. Weird. Now what we want to do is jump directly into the water and sink again, because we want to go back to the room where Ruto was in the last episode. No, she's not going to be there. We want to go back there, because if you remember when we were ascending, there was a ledge with a cracked wall. That is what... Blah, 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 blah. There we go again. That holds a small key. Holds a small key that we need to use bombs to get hold of. And the only way to get it is to make the water be at the second level, so that when we go up here, we won't go directly to the top, we'll only go halfway, and therefore we can grab this ledge, and because there is no water, we can plant a bomb. I love this crack, by the way, because it actually allows you to see through the wall. Oh, the bloody bomb hit me, you kidding me? Even with my shield up. Whatever. Just run in and claim our second bloody key. They're all bloody keys. You thought the forest temple was mean? This temple is the meanest when it comes to keys. I kid you not. So much backtracking unless you get them all in one fell swoop, which you wouldn't think to do. And now that I have, we need to go back to the main room, which once again means diving, and I'm stuck on the wall. What happened there? Please say I can go low enough. Yes! The wonders of the golden scale, it's just awesome. This is why I always get the golden scale before entering this bloody temple. And I like to get this temple out of the way as fast as possible, as soon as possible, which is why I normally have it as my second temple and not my third. Because it's technically supposed to be the third after the forest temple, which Navi is still going to be reminding you to do, by the way. And don't hit my butt! Hoo-hoo-hoo! And actually, I want to get over here. Oh god! Oh, I got stuck by the bloody post. You kidding? Pots, you kidding me? Right, I'll just spam his butt. Can't believe that. I tried to roll out of the way and I got hit just because I couldn't move because I was rolling into the pots. Surprisingly, I didn't pick them up. But anyway, we got this spike-infested corridor here that reminds me a little bit of the original Prince of Persia, actually. I want a hookshot to the bottom of these three, so you land on safe ground. Now, do not hit that switch. What you want to do is run all the way around here, break these pots if you must. I think they give you arrows and stuff, so you can... So to get rid of this water geyser that's blocking this chest, you can either use a bomb next to the switch, shoot an arrow at the switch, or use your hookshot against the switch. I prefer the hookshot because it doesn't cost any ammo. And then you can open the chest. And this chest you definitely want, because as you have to go through almost every room in a compass direction in this dungeon, and you could get lost because of it, the compass is a heaven send, because it just helps so bloody much. Not only that, if you remember, it shows the locations of chests. And if you've missed any chests, you know where to look for the bloody keys. And at this stage, ow, that was bad landing. Because the water level is still at its second level, if you've missed any chests, you can now go get them. Because if you go any further, chances are you're going to have to do a lot of backtracking and make the water go back down to the second level in order to get the keys. And that takes an extra 10 minutes. And you don't want that, so now that we've got all three keys, you have to use one to get into here, because we need to get back and make the water back to its top level. Now, I always make this mistake. Do not stand on the geyser and get ready to hit the switch. If you just wait a while, or just step on it and then go away, and wait a bit, there we are, attack type. You kidding me? I wait for you to drop down so I can kill you and you still get me? Bastard. Yeah, he's going to pounce onto you from above without you knowing. It's going to make you jump, freak out, and take damage. Even though I saw him coming, he still got me because he's a lucky bastard. And it is possible to hit this switch with the hookshot. I've done it before. There we go, I was just at the right distance that time. This geyser will push you all the way to the third floor. And not only will it take you to the third floor, but if you go through this door, you're at the third and final water spawning place. Now, just to help you, you can either use Forest Wind to get back here at any point in the dungeon, or, if you're just in the main room, play your Scarecrow song right here. If you already have it, and if you don't, you can easily leave the temple and go get it. And I think I'm standing right on the point where Pierre is supposed to spawn. That's probably why it didn't work. There he is! Hello, Pierre. Now let's make the water back to its main level when we entered the temple. Song takes a while to play. That was fun. Whoa! Slow down! That's not normal! And I'm surprised I did not get hit by that Tektite, and now the speed's back. Okay, that was weird. Why did I have slowdown? That never happens. Anyway, we want to go into this door now that we have keys and whatnot. Hit you, and this room is the infamous water stairs room, or waterfall stairs room. Oh, arrows. Nice. Now, you may notice that there was a gold skulltilla on the wall there. No matter what you use, you're not going to be able to retrieve the token. So, once again, we're going to have to wait until we can get the gold skulltilla at a later point. So many gold scotillas in this dungeon that require that. I mean, 2 of them so far. One in the pillar room. Well, one inside the pillar on the roof, and one in here. Now, this room is annoying, because what you got to do is wait until the red dot shows on one of these steps and then shoot as quickly as possible. Damn it. Go lower. Grab the side! Ooh. Okay, now you want to climb as quickly as possible, because otherwise you're going to fall into the abyss and you're going to respawn with a heart missing from your energy bar. Go, 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 go! Good. Let me re-angle myself here. Okay, I've made it. I've definitely made it. There we go. And if you didn't get all the keys, you would have to go back from here, because you wouldn't be able to progress any further. But we do have keys, so let's keep going. Look at this room. It's infested. These Tektites can be annoying, especially when they get in the way of your hook shot when you're trying to hit the switch. So you know what you want to do? You want to target them and pump 2 arrows into their faces. Like so. Obviously it's easier to aim with Z targeting if you time your shots right, but those ones are so far away they're not even going to jump. So you can just snipe 2 arrows in them like that. Wow, I'm a crack shot at this. Anyway, hookshot time. This switch is different from the others because it's glowing red. What does it do? Well, it raises the water level, and therefore, it raises those dragon heads. Now, to get across, you're going to have to continuously switch the water level in this room to low and high, so you can lower and raise these targets. Now, this one's a tricky one. You don't want to hookshot the left one, you want to hookshot the left one, but not while the other one is high enough. Because otherwise you're going to have to jump into the water and swim back to the door to start again. And if the water level is down, you're going to have to raise it before you can swim back to the door. There are no ladders here. I've been noticing that the bird's been chirping throughout this episode, but not the previous one. Why does he decide to do that? Thank you for climbing. I was walking into that for a good 5 seconds. Now, this one's really annoying for me. Even though it's not hard, it's really annoying because you hit this so that you can raise it. Then obviously you hookshot across. But then you have to hit the switch again to lower it so you can climb onto its head. But when you climb onto its head, it's not high enough to get up there, so you're going to have to hit the switch one last time. 4 times you have to hit that bloody switch, it's ridiculous. And not only that, there are 2 Tektites and a like to ambush you when climbing up. And because there's a Tektite there, you can either use arrows, but you may hit the spikes. So the thing that I like to do with the Dongos is make them eat bombs by chucking it into their guts. Now, the things about likes, they eat your shield, so I'll scan it just to show it off. Oh, no, 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 no. Can I scan you, please? You're not going to let me scan... Oh, fine, I'll do it at a later point, but I will explain what likes do. They eat shields, and in this game, they also eat tunics. This is the resistance that I was talking about when it comes to tunics from likes. The green tunic is immune to likes. It cannot be stolen by likes. Because the green is your default, and if you lose any, if you lose any tunic from a like that you're wearing, like the blue or the later tunic that we're going to get, it will be eaten, of course, and you'll be defaulted back to your green. Now, shields can also be stolen, but a later shield is actually immune to it because there's only one of those shields in the game, and therefore that cannot be eaten. So, as long as you have certain items, you are immune to likes. Obviously, you'll still take damage, but once you enter this room, welcome to one of the most famous rooms in this game. The illusion room. There are walls, but it looks like it goes on forever. Doesn't seem to be anything around here. We can't even get out, there's no switches, no nothing. Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. Let's go scouting. Hang on. What's that figure in front of the tree? Once you target him or approach him, you've initiated one of the hardest mini-bosses of this game. Dark me, or Dark whoever you are, conquer yourself. This thing has adaptive AI. Think of it as a Borg. The longer you fight him, the more solid he gets. And depending on your tactics, he's going to get solid quickly. And once he's fully solid, he's going to be a pain in the arse to attack. Your HP is dependent on how much HP he has. As I had 13 heart containers upon entering the room, he has 13 heart containers. So I have to hit him 13 times in order to kill him. Or, because I had the bigger one sword, it only took me that many hits and he's already dead. That was actually the easiest round I've ever had at this stage in the game. If you have the bigger one sword, it cuts through his defences. And he's supposed to be really difficult, but I got really lucky there. The bigger one sword is the best weapon against Dark Link, because he cannot emulate it. He can emulate your sword and shield, but not the bigger one sword. And, with that really easy time with a very hard boss, funnily enough, we get one of the best items in the game. We're just going with best everything here, which is why it's worth coming here first. The long shot, an upgraded version of the hook shot. It extends twice as far. Your old hookshot is gone. Your new hookshot stays with you for the rest of the game. It has twice the reach, and it is the best item. Now you can get literally all the gold Skulltulas in the game. And because of your health depending on how much is dependent on... Well, because of Dark Link's health is dependent on how much your health when you enter the room, that's why it's a good idea to come to the Water Temple as early as possible, because his health is the same as yours, and if you do more dungeons and do more side quests, you're going to have more health. But because I had the bigger one sword, it only took me 7 hits to kill him. Or less. I think I got him with a jump attack earlier on, so that might have factored into something. But yeah. Why did I play Zelda's Lullaby? I meant to play the Song of Time, doy. But yeah, that was like one of the easiest fights I've had with Dark Link, and I got it on camera, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. Funny that, because I normally take like a while to... I normally take a while, but I don't normally try to fight him as quickly as possible, but I've learnt that if the longer you take, the harder he gets, and it's dependent by how fast he goes solid. So yeah, Navi's now warning you in this serpent-looking room. It is actually called the Serpent Room in guides and everything. You don't want to fall down those vortexes. They'll respawn you to the room above, and you take a heart damage. What you're really supposed to do is have your iron boots on, but I like to swim for a little bit up to this point, and then I equip the boots, because it just saves time. Now, the thing is, you may want to be wary on where you walk, because as you have the iron boots, you can't have speed, and even though these things have gravitational pulls while swimming, you have to deal with slopes, like that, with the iron boots, and it's really annoying. And you could be stuck for a while if you get stuck in certain places. But hey, we've got a gold Skulltula to grab, so we might as well grab it. And how did I miss that? That went right through it. Don't tell me it's because of the reflection on the waters makes your perception slightly off. It's a game with not exactly the most realistic graphics possible. Everything's a polygon. There we go. Oh, this bloody vortex. This bloody I hate this one. There is no possible way to walk past this vortex. What you gotta do is get to the top of here, take off the iron boots, and then mash B. There we go, there we go, there we go. Climb it. Good. That's the only way to get out of there. I have been stuck. I usually get stuck in there for about 10 minutes before I realise that I have to try it without the iron boots. And if you have taken too much damage from Dark Link, there's a fairy here to heal you. As well as failing in pits and stuff. Now, what you want to do now is that when you're up here, what you want to do is jump and swim quickly to this ledge over here. So you can get up here. And now you need your arrows. Because now you've got to do a very fast, tricky hook shot through a gate. Hit that eye, opens the gate, but there's no target. Hook shot the chest, quickly. I'm not going to long shot the... I'm not going to say long shot the chest every time, because... Bloody hell, that was close. Because hook shot is... Well, the long shot is a hook shot. So why would I say long shot like most guides say? But yeah, the game is pretty much straight... The dungeon is pretty much straightforward now. all we got to do is just get through it. It's pretty much a walk in the park now. And yep, you've made your way back to the vortex room, and if you make your way back through here, you're going to be back in the main room, pretty much. So, once we make it through, what can we do? Okay, quick, before he hits me. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I got comboed! I don't believe that! Okay, can I hit this thing? Thank you. Can't believe that happened. I missed. Well, he hit me, knocking me out of target. I tried to move out of the way, but I jumped, and then he hit me when I was falling down. Bloody Tektite. You're not going to be part of my giant legion of spiders. Anyway, now that annoying thing is out of the way, I've got to swim and get out of here. Oh wait, is this the block one where I have to actually use the iron boots to get out? No, it isn't, because the water's still at a higher level. Okay. Swimming. Now, the water is up at its maximum level. And if we want to continue on with the dungeon, what we're going to have to do, first of all, I believe so anyway, is head through this way. I believe this is where we go first. Not too sure. I think you can do this in any order, but I'm going to try going this way anyway. There we go. Yes, you do need to come down here first. So you want to keep the water level high and go into the only way that you haven't gone before, and you want to pull this block into the middle there. And I'm going to clear this out in this episode because this is an annoying little puzzle, and I believe that saving and quitting will reset this puzzle, so that's the reason why I want to get this out of the way now. So what I'm going to do is go back to where we met Ruto and play the Zelda's Lullaby to reduce the water to its lowest point, and then I'm going to go into the inside of the tower and raise the water level again, so that we can finish off that puzzle. I'll see you guys in just a minute. And I'm back. Just raised the water back to its middle level, like I said. Now, before I go finish off that puzzle that we did before the cut, I want to go get this gold Scatlink right now, just because we're in the room. And we now have the means on actually getting it, because we have a long shot. So now we can actually reach that target. I mean, look at that, it's insane! And that was an epic camera angle right there. I love the long shot. And we can also reach this without even happening to jump across the room. I like how it's enough to reach the gold Scatlink, but then I have to move up a little just to get the token. But whatever, I got that token. Now I want to head down to this area. Use the jump set just to get a little bit of forward momentum so I don't have to wait to get out of the water. And now I want to get to that area where that gate was with an eye switch below it. Here it is. Because what you need to do is shoot this switch with an arrow, and then you need to quickly switch to your hookshot and hit that target in front of you. You should just be able to press the button and it will hookshot you 12 to it. It didn't for me. There we go, I had to move up just a tad. But there we go, sorted. And then you want to follow this way around, and then you can push the block that you pulled out from the 3rd floor onwards. There we go. Open the chest. Sorted. Got another small key. And I think that'll be it for this episode. In the next episode, guys, we will raise the water level back to the top and find out where the boss key is, so we can actually get this dungeon over and done with. And I went the wrong way. But I'm going to save and quit anyway, so that doesn't really matter. See you guys then.